think it's time we did. Let me think, what's it called? Messages from your animal spirit guides, oracle cards. Well, that was a bit of a gobful, wasn't it? But we're going to see what we get. Oh, they speaketh. Hello. They're precious. Anyway, start from gorilla. That's my favourite animal. Gorilla. Cheetah. Boar. Or a pig, whatever you want to call it. Bottom of the deck we have honeybee. Okay. Right, okay. Gorilla. Take time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. Okay. I think this is something you do already. I definitely think you do, and if you don't, then it's an energy you're trying to incorporate more into your life. And it might not just be with family, it could be with friends as well, but it's not always easy. I mean, it's like you can rub against each other. Families can grate on each other and get on each other's tits, but they can also be a source of great strength. I'm very much a person who loves, let me just take this off, who loves his own company. I really do. And I do find it hard to be around other people. But I also recognise that I am a primate. And primates fundamentally need to be around other people to survive. That's what we do. Yeah, some of you, I'm that primate, I'm human, I can do that like that. We're primates, we need social interaction, we need society to function. We don't, I'm not saying society does function, but not at the minute, but I don't think society's functioned too well for a long, long time, if you ask me, but that's a different matter entirely. We still need connection, we still need other people to survive. Okay. So right now we've got Cheetah Spirit. And Cheetah Spirit says, get clear on your intentions, stay focused and move quickly to achieve your goal. So yeah. Now, whereas this is not, you must do this now, you've got to be fast, you've got to rush, that's not what it means. It's time to get clear on what you want, but also stay focused on what you want. Now, once you're clear and focused, that's when you can make your move. Because if you are clear and focused, you'll be able to get there that much quicker. But when you're not, it'll be erratic. And it's a long journey. Trust me, I've been on a very, very long journey already. However, once you're clear and you've set your intentions of what you want to do, make a plan and move forward with that plan. Because what you're going to need to do is come into this boar energy or the pig energy. And the boar energy says, face your problems head on with confidence and courage and you will emerge victorious. Don't try to avoid anything, because whether things are going good or bad, it all needs dealing with, doesn't it? One of the problems is in society these days, there's a hell of a lot more problems with things like depression and anxiety. And I do think we almost convince ourselves we have depression and anxiety. And I forgot who said it now. But he was talking about depression and anxiety. And he says, how about talk about it in terms of, instead I'm depressed, I'm a bit sad right now. Instead anxious, to say, I'm a little worried about things right now. Bring it down, because when you give it a label, you become that label, if that makes sense. Not in everything, but, and I'm not trying to dismiss the fact that you may have depression and anxiety, and I'm not belittling it, but if you make it smaller in your mind, it won't be all consuming. Okay? Just a bit of food for thought. So at the bottom of the deck, we have honeybee. Let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. So you will always come across people who are naysayers. You will always come across people who support you. you will always come across nerds, you'll always come across people that are complete arseholes, you'll come across lots of different types of people in this world, whatever happens, you must face it. And face it with compassion. As it says, it's your top priority. Everything needs to be dealt with compassion. Because, I mean, especially friends and families and things like that, they need your compassion sometimes, because we're all going through stuff. And, you may have a family where you've gone through a hell of a lot together, and that affects people in different ways, and you can clash and butt heads, things like that. So start looking at it with passion, compassion, and just recognise that sometimes people can't do what you need them to do. Just keep encouraging, pushing forward. I'm going to cut the deck at the moment. Something's missing. Tortoise, you are too fragmented to do whatever it takes to get grounded. That's the whole thing, that is why you haven't got clear, focused intention at the minute, because you're all over the place. So it's time to just bring it down, around that energy. There may be a good reason why you're all over the place. For me, I've just moved out, so I'm like, anyway. Moving on swiftly. That's your reading. Hope it helps. And I'll see you shortly.